somehow when I was confronting the issue about going to college, where to go and what to do, I was moving more and more into wanting to do either history or journalism, and somehow I wanted that history to be tied to the history of workers. This is 1958-59. Most of these are thoughts in my own head. I mean, I was reading a lot of left-wing history, history of the left on my own, but what we talk about in the 21st century about labor history, or what was talked about 40 years ago as the new labor history and all that, was not yet happening, at least not in my hearing, you know, but I knew that that's what I wanted to do. And the University of Wisconsin had a reputation of being real strong in intellectual history, history of the left, labor economics. It had political traditions outside the university that my parents, who had spent time in Wisconsin in the 30s doing their political work, that they felt that there was a lot that was so unique about Wisconsin as a state, not just that it produced Joe McCarthy, but also La Follette and the progressive tradition and so forth. So I could feel my parents would be happy if I went there. My mother would have been happiest if I had stayed in New York City and gone to Hunter College, where I had gotten accepted, or one of the upstate public universities that I had gotten into. But I wanted to get away from New York City, and I wanted to get away from home. So I went to Wisconsin and right away plugged into, there was an Independent Socialist club there, which was not beholden to any particular larger left party, be it socialist, communist, or whatever. And so that was, there were a lot of the new left intellectuals were there in graduate school in history and economics and so forth. And it was exciting. It was exciting for me, and I got to explore history. I was for the first time exposed to anthropology as a social science, and I was drawn to that because I realized that it was a way to observe and understand workers' culture, the history of workers in different cultures, as well as what is unique about workers' culture in any given society, and then comparative study and all that was appealing to me.